I accidentally stumbled into a stranger's room after getting drunk. I actually mistook him for a hot guy from the club, but I didn't expect him to be a CEO with a serious fear of women. As he watched me clumsily pawing at him in his arms, he was shocked to feel something for the first time. Before he could react, I yanked him onto the bed by his tie. Little did I know that one night would completely change my fate. I used to be a housewife, living like a widow for 8 years, taking care of my paralyzed mother-in-law. That whole time, one day I suddenly received divorce papers telling me to leave with nothing. My mother-in-law didn't defend me. She even accused me of freeloading for 8 years, said I failed to give them a child, and her son was finally free, that even letting me go empty-handed was too generous. Furious, I stormed into the bathroom, scrubbed her toothbrush in the toilet, then marched back, forced open her mouth, and brushed her foul tongue with it. I warned her next time I wouldn't be so nice. Then I walked out without looking back, took her medical money straight to a nightclub. The manager looked me up and down, mocked me for dressing like a housemaid, but I rolled up my sleeves, said tonight I was here to enjoy life, and demanded to meet the hottest guy in the place. He had no choice but to give me a room card, but in my drunken haze I mixed up room 806 and went into 809. That's how I ended up in the CEO's room. By the time he woke up, was already gone. He immediately called his therapist, said he hated women, but reacted to me. The therapist concluded I might be the only cure for him, suggested he get closer to me. With just one look from the CEO, his assistant instantly understood the plan. Meanwhile, I burst into my husband's company with the divorce papers. He looked stunned, thinking I was still home taking care of his paralyzed mom. Before he could speak, I slapped him across the face. He saw the divorce papers but said he never sent them under the desk. That scheming woman was already grinning. Turns out she sent the papers behind his back. The man refused to divorce, thinking a free housekeeper like me was too good to lose. He tried to sweet-talk me, said I was the only one he loved. But the woman under the desk couldn't stay quiet. She reached out, and I saw her hand. I stomped on it hard, then told him to hand over the money, said I might reconsider the divorce. As he swore he loved only me, I took my anger out on that hand, gave it another hard stomp before I left, said I had to go back and take care of his mom. But looking at the key evidence in my hands, there was no way I'd settle for just 50 grand. It took me 8 years to learn. Only money never betrays. As a housewife, I scrimped and saved, aged into a worn-out woman. All that money I saved was spent by another woman on herself. Now I'd spend every cent on me. At that moment, the CEO found the mall I went to when his assistant tracked me down. He didn't expect a housewife to show up at such a luxury mall. But when I walked out of the fitting room, everyone turned to stare. They had never seen a woman so stunning. I turned around and thought the CEO was just another shopper, didn't reveal who he was, just pointed to his tie. Said it got ruined last night. I blushed instantly. Said I'd buy him a new one. He gave a wicked smile. Told me to put it on him myself. Even his assistant thought he was seeing things in all